the sacrifice that the Lord was going to go through that day. Okay? For who? Because to make a testament official, it requires a blood sacrifice. All right? So you have the wacky tacky Christians that love to talk about it's the New Testament. You know, the law is done away with. We don't have to keep the law because, the new covenant and the New Testament, which is saying the same thing because we're about to look this word testament up. And it's saying that, Yahweh's blood, because he was the sacrifice for many for the remission of sins. Now, only the children of Israel can sin, according to Galatians. If you read Galatians, the 4th chapter, okay, around the 4th, 5th, and 6th verse, read those 3 verses, and read Exodus. Well, the law was only given to the nation of Israel, so only the children of Israel could sin, okay, at that particular time. But this, Esau then took the scriptures onto himself. Esau being a so-called white man, so, he's held accountable for breaking the laws too. All right, in the times that we living in. Let's look this word covenant up. I'm sorry, testament. Look the word testament up. The New Testament.
Strong's G 1242. Diatheke. Diatheke.
All right. Now check this out. It says a disposition, arrangement of any sort, which one wishes to be valid, the last disposition, which one makes of his earthly possessions after his death, a testament or will. So through the first testament, well, let's read on. It says a compact, a covenant, a testament, Yahweh's covenant, a God's covenant with Noah, etc. So a covenant, testament also is talking about the covenant. So when we see New Testament, it's talking about the new covenant. Now under the first testament or under the first covenant, which is saying the same thing, all right, we were to inherit this planet, right, and receive all the blessings that we read in Deuteronomy 28, reading from the 1st verse to the I believe the 13th verse, right? If we kept the law, statutes, and commandments, all right. But the Most High already promised that before that agreement. So in order for him to keep the covenant, which he made starting with Abraham, which was by promise, he came with a new covenant. All right. Now which was for us to get the same thing. And for us to get the same thing, but the only way to get it is through being perfect, keeping the laws perfect. Now let's read, because we read right here that the new covenant is talking about, the New Testament in this verse is talking about the new covenant. But what has to be done to make the covenant official? A sacrifice, a blood sacrifice. Okay? That's why our Lord is known as the sacrificial, according to the scriptures, the lamb that was sacrificed, okay? Or the sacrificial lamb. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to end this video right here. But what you can do is simple. You go to Jeremiah 31, starting at the 31st verse, and you read about the new covenant. It tells you what the new covenant is. And then Paul reiterates Jeremiah 31:31 on down. Okay, it tells us that the new covenant is for the nation of Israel, or for Judah and for the house of Israel, for the house of Judah and for the house of Israel. Okay, that the Most High is going to put the laws in our mind, okay, and program us to be perfect, so that we can receive what? The inheritance. Okay. So with that, I'm gonna end this lesson. Lord willing, it was edifying. To the next video, Shalom. Salaki, real quick, just want to say this. This shows that the New Testament and the New Covenant is only for the children of Israel. Okay? Because we read what the New Covenant is, it only pertains to the children of Israel. All right? And it's what? It's about keeping the laws. So why would the Most High do away with the law and base the New Covenant on us keeping the law perfect? Doesn't make any sense. Shalom.